So I know y'all here for the thumbnail. No, this is not clickbait. I just had a fire under the fucking hood, man. That's why you gotta be careful. It was something small. I could have been avoided too. I got the fire extinguisher right there. I just had to spray. That's what all that shit is. That's why the water hose in here too. I just started the car. I just put my buddy actually did it yesterday. He put a new starter in here for me. And the starter wire must have moved closer to the header, which if you can see it in there right there. That starter wire touched the header and it caused a spark. Because first I seen the spark when it was running. Because he did the starter last night and my power steering hoses just came in. So I just put the new power steering hoses on and I go to start the car, but it's running fine, but I keep hearing a click, 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 click. I'm like, what the hell is that click? So all of a sudden I seen a big spark, boom. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I heard him go to turn the car off and it go up in flames right here. Luckily it didn't do no damage. It just, the wire went up in flames under here. It burnt the whole wire and it killed my battery. You see that? Look, wire's still hot as hell. It burnt my damn battery. And like I said, the starter is brand new. This the old one I just took off right here. So I just put a brand new one on there because this starter was bad from the time I put the motor on, so I was gonna need one anyway. So we went on and put it on yesterday. And lo and behold, man, one of the wires must have moved and touched the header. You know, the header is close to the ground, so the ground is what made it spark. So it was stuck to the header right there. I had to grab this pole and peel it up off of there, but it drained my damn battery, man. So now I'm over here reconditioning my battery. My battery brand new. Luckily, it didn't damage the battery. It just took some of the voltage out of there because they're negative and positive. You know, that'll drain the battery. So it's reconditioning. And now I plugged it up. It was at like 7 volts. So I'm going to get it back to the whole 13 volts, 12 volts it's supposed to be at. And now I got to go get a power wire. Luckily, it didn't damage nothing else because it could have been worse. And that's why I always preach about having a fire extinguisher. Now, if I wouldn't have had this fire extinguisher right here, I would have had a lot of damage because it definitely was going up in smoke. I had to hit it with that extinguisher and they put it right out. But it definitely was a little small fire under here. Now, if I didn't have that fire extinguisher, boy, it'd have been real ugly for me. I would have had to probably do a whole new motor, probably would have lost my whole car. And my boy just lost his box Chevy the same way. So, not with the starter, but, you know, in a fire. So, man, y'all got a Chevy or old school, you never know what's going to happen. Get a fire extinguisher. And this wasn't a bad wiring job or nothing. It just was a coincidence that the damn wire was touching the header right there, man. Just something that simple. I could have lost my whole car. So, yeah, man. I'm glad it just was the wire, though. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this whole power wire now. I'm going to go to the store now and get all of this and replace this whole new wire, man. But could have been worse. So this is a lesson learned for those of y'all who, you know, getting your audio done, all that stuff. You know, it's a lot of ways your car can go up in flames, man. Keep you a fire extinguisher at all times. But I'm out of here, man. Let me get to work. Peace. So I got it back up and running, as y'all can see. Back up and running. Brand new power wire. And no, it's not nowhere near the header. I got it ran under there for now. Under this part. I got it zip tied over here to keep it away from the header, so we good on that. Power steering doing what it's supposed to do finally. I don't got that big ass bulky hose in here. Remember how bulky it was? I got it nice and clean now. That's perfect. Everything is in order now. I just need to clean up all these damn wires. And no, the fire wasn't due to none of these wires in here because none of these wires are alive here. These just all old speaker wires and shit and a bunch of shit I'm pulling out of here. So it might look cluttered, but these wires that have nothing to do with that fire. It was that damn power wire got touched in that hot header. That's what happened. Here go the wire here. I just finished doing that. Look at the wire. So this will caught fire right here. So I just changed that out for a brand new one. And we good to go now. And I know y'all wondering why the wheels is off. Y'all find out in a minute.